What was that? What's happening out there? Hello, everyone. I'm NorseScorpio, and I sound a little weird today, and I think it might have to do with my new headphones that I'm wearing. If I always sound this tinny, better check myself before I wreck myself. Hello. That sounds fine to me. Okay. Welcome, boys and girls. To a little bonus Cthulhu stream on a Sunday evening. Because it is the eve, the day of my born day, is my birthday. That was a very weird roundabout way to get at that tidbit of information. So, yeah. Let's have some fun, hopefully. I know the last 2 times we played this was actually quite fucking stressful. But you know what? I'm in it to win it. I'm here to drink and play Call of Cthulhu. And once I finish my drink, well, that just means that I'll probably be going to bed. What's happening out there? I don't know if you can see this, because the light's not directly pointed at it. While the game loads up here, I have to say, my girlfriend is just the most incredible. So, this beautiful thing is what I got this year from her to celebrate another year on this big blue marble. And it is so fucking cool. Look at the detail on this, for one. He's wearing his bunny slippers. It's the remains of a chimichanga truck. He's got the dagger in his boot. He's got his swords. It is just the coolest fucking thing. The tire is melted. You can't really tell that because of the lighting, but yeah, this thing is awesome. I gotta figure out where I want to put it. I don't know where I'm gonna put it yet. So, as I said, I'm on a morning shift starting this week. So, tomorrow, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we will be starting at 10. And then Friday, I will be returning with an NSFL. And it'll be from about 9:30, 10 till about 3, if I can muster it. Now, I should be able to muster it, because the little gift that I got for myself this year was Spyro Reignited. And I know I have played Spyro on the YouTube channel, and I have streamed Spyro. I have not yet played Spyro Reignited because it comes out tomorrow at midnight. I'll be playing Call of Cthulhu at that time, but I think Friday may be the day to do that. Now, I don't have a fancy capture card right now. I had a capture card and it disappeared. Rip. Big gem. And while I will get a capture card and get this setup going so I can have my head cam, face cam and everything all set up, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. I'm thinking of setting it up so that I can just do it off the PS4. It'll be a weird kind of stream, but if it works, so you might actually on Thursday. Not gonna have much time to do that Thursday. You might see me testing things out on Thursday. But I'm gonna not take away any more time here. And we're gonna jump in. So in chapter 8, In the nameless bookstore, Pierce traced the trail of an attempted burglary. That's right. It was not that stressful last time. It was actually quite laid back. It was just hot in here. As it always is. When he opened it, his mind was projected into another body. Now, that's not what I took away from this, but I'll take your word for it. This is taking forever to load the next chapter. There you go. A little faster. Yeah, there we go. This is also some pretty nice proof. This will be a good test of if I can actually make it to work tomorrow after streaming. Hey, hopefully I can. Because what I've devised here is like the most perfect schedule I could ever maintain.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr.
Colden?
Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Has he been drugged?
Did you inject him with a tranquilizer?
No, Doctor. Not me, not anyone. Our stock is empty, yet again.
Again? But there was enough for the whole island.
More and more people are suffering from insomnia. We can't refuse to help.
Of course.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Well, I haven't looked at him yet.
What can you tell me about him?
He was highly agitated an hour ago. We were about to tie him down when he fell asleep. 10 minutes ago, he curled up into a fetal position. I thought he was waking up, but no.
Alright.
I don't recognize him. Did he just arrive on the island?
He said he worked on the docks, but not with Captain Fitzroy. I think he works for Ms. Baker.
Who?
You know, the woman at the head of their gang. They call her Cat.
Oh!
I see.
Do you have other questions?
Yeah. Tell me about his symptoms again.
What are his symptoms?
His temperature has been going down, his skin losing its color, his body rigid.
It sounds like
I closed
he's
his
dying.
eyes myself. They were glassing over. I didn't want them to dry out, and I couldn't bear to look at the expression on his face.
You did well. Don't worry. Let's stay professional, if you will. Show me his file.
That's not possible.
Why
Don't
not?
tell me Dr. Fuller has taken this file as well. We need it.
That's why I called you. This man's ailment has been hidden from us.
Come on now. What was he treated for?
An intoxication, I was told, after inhaling chemicals.
Well, I have to
That'll
say I
do
know
for
enough.
the time
There's
being.
nothing else that I
Any
could
idea
ask.
what this man might be undergoing?
Very well. I'll examine him.
Hang on. Sorry. Okay. My medical is crap. Is her medical better? don't think it's any different. I can't even get to Pierce right now.
30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
Oh, using the wrong...
His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin. Tender at the touch. Slightly sticky.
That's not weird at all.
Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
His body is
I almost
mutating.
don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations.
Oh.
And this transformation
That was
is
delicious.
killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing?
You freak.
How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone,
Stay.
nor your insinuations. I've done to
Yeah.
him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Sure.
Your imagination is without limit.
Skeletor.
It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
These are alarming symptoms. If we don't act, he'll die.
Do you believe that? I'm not as convinced, you see. I even think this man has a strong chance of completely healing from his ailments.
No, Doctor. This patient isn't himself anymore. He's dying.
Really? What do you mean by isn't himself?
He's
You
changing.
freak.
His
Creep me
physical
out.
characteristics, they are more animal than human now.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
You
This
know.
amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files
Mika.
you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
You
Was that
psychopath.
a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue
Marley.
to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Hidden files are proof.
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
I don't know that she will. I probably shouldn't have told her. New objective. Get into Fuller's office.
An unknown medicine. Judging by the other ones, it causes heavy side effects.
Oh, we are absolutely back in that institute. The institute where I had to escape a few chapters ago.
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
Why am I not surprised?
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation.
What does that mean?
Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna help all these people, maybe? Or not?
Hay fever. What's he doing here?
Enjoying the view, maybe? Probably not.
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
This file describes the state in which Irene Sanders entered the Riverside Institute as well as the... Wait, Irene Sanders is
Mrs.
here?
Sanders?
She's not even moving. That's creepy.
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking
Broke
about?
your back.
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What?
The one that hides the smuggling business.
Oh no, not them. They don't go on that side of the island. Everyone in his place. The captain on one side, Cat on the other, and me. Well, I've been to the whaling station, I have.
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
Something tells me
That's how you
there's
broke your
something on
back.
that side of the island.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
Although I think any idiot with a knife could have figured that out. Or maybe if you didn't have a knife. I don't want to talk to him again.
She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
That sounds too good to be true. Pretty sure he's just... Hey.
What is the boiler room key doing here? The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it.
Take it, then. I don't know why you didn't take it. Wasn't even an option to.
Intoxication from breathing organic vapors.
He's huffing gas? Oh, never mind. He's huffing the funny stuff. His crotch is vibrating.
Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
It's Cthulhu and the island of Relay. There's nobody here.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing.
Why?
We've been following the treatment you prescribed,
How are you
but the
talking to me
dysgeusia
from that ear?
persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
That's probably why.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding.
Wow.
White froth, evidently because of such drooling.
So he got, rabies.
His binds left bloody wounds.
So, doctor, what should we do with this patient?
Kill him.
Those basement brutes tied him up too tight, and now he's hurt.
I keep trying to heal his wounds, but he reopens them.
Do you have a diploma as a nurse?
Excuse me?
So take care of this man.
Oh. Well, that's everybody in here. Who's this?
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
It's a quiet little town. I don't know if I want to leave. I don't know if I can leave.
There's no way I'm leaving until I find what Fuller is hiding.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost
Still at
no
the
patience
insomnia
here.
work. Hello.
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
What medication?
Tell me your symptoms.
I have headaches. And I can't sleep.
Do you suffer from insomnia?
No. Look, I don't want you to laugh at me.
Well,
Ethan.
too bad.
If you don't trust me, then who?
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
Everyone is.
With everything that happened to you these last days, it's no wonder you're feeling stressed.
Maybe.
I
Everyone
feel like
in
that
Darkwater
choice
is
will have
suffering from
consequences
nightmares.
on my future.
Really?
Maybe.
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Bye, Felicia. Oh, no, you're just gonna sit back down.
Dr. Colden,
Hello.
do you want something?
Apparently, you're not gonna give it to me, so I might as well not bother.
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory.
But I need it.
Please, the fewer interruptions there are, the faster I'll be finished.
Not okay.
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
I don't know who your fiance. I meant to say it correctly that time. fiance is.
This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
Dr. Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
For what?
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I've done an exam. Deborah is looking after him.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge.
Ugh.
Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Understood. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
I already dealt with
I
it.
saw him, yes. It's always the same thing. They bring them up, without any explanation, with a multitude of self-inflicted injuries. We take care of the wounds, and then they leave. Each time, I feel like I'm sending them back to hell.
Their affliction is
are.
not our responsibility. You cannot save everybody, Doctor.
Nurse, that is not the Hippocratic oath you took.
In theory, this is where we hang the key to the boiler room. Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him.
Oh, there's keys over here. I wish I could take... Ah, you're in the way, lady. Now, I don't know if I should go this way. Oh, there's people.
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding.
Ah.
She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this
Hey,
morning,
Hippocratic
so it won't
oath.
make a difference.
Look at that. Getting all them achievers.
Patients and hospital
Ew.
personnel eat the same food.
Did you not know that before? Because it sounded a little bit like you were astonished that that was a thing.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
I see the water, and I'll raise you my water. That's just wrong on several
No, you're
letters.
pulling my leg.
Levers.
I'm not joking.
Levels.
I saw the
I'm
schedule.
tired.
She's alone in the bathroom again.
Medicine, and secret sciences.
And she
Cool.
still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan?
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
What is that supposed to mean? Are you talking about me?
Dr. Colden?
I don't know who to trust here. Bathroom man. I also don't know what way to go. Can I steal some drugs?
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
Some people are hard.
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
I'm sorry, what? Uomo delinquente. Pseudoscientific work by Cesare Lombroso correlates an individual's morphology with his criminal predispositions. Oh. So what I'm hearing is wackadoodleness.
We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
You have been diagnosed with a severe case of wackadoodlery. Is this the patient from the... It is, you know. What's he doing out here? Bathroom man.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest.
It's temperamental,
It's so
if I understand
unfair.
correctly.
Are you talking to yourself, witch? I mean, nurse.
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself.
She was the
And
one
water
talking to
was
herself.
once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
It'll
I
be
see.
okay.
Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Doesn't look like there's anything else in here. Oh, both of these go to the same place.
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's
Everybody
office.
says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a
Hey,
pest.
he's out in the hall and he's in here. What? I'm guessing then that Fuller's office is down... Not here. That's I was in here. This way.
The
Surgical
operating
quarters
room is
locked.
never accessible after an operation.
Is that because they have to clean up? You can be honest with me.
Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
Balls, it's locked. Boiler room, also locked.
I don't have any business in the boiler room.
Ah, fuck off. What's the point of this room? Well, that brings us full circle. I've looked at all the things
An old hag.
except for what's in here. Ooh, a book. The Reference Book of Medical Sciences. Shouldn't I have the Book of Medical Sciences and not the reference book? This book is very useful. It references a lot
have
of
little
the
time for you,
medical
Doctor.
sciences.
You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
Really? Fucking shocker.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
Wow,
That
you
will
were
be
going
necessary.
fucking crazy.
Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Hey, Mrs. Donovan, can I just shoot you? Alright. I hate to do this. Today was a long day. I must regale you. We're gonna be done for today, because I'm falling asleep. My eyes won't stay awake anymore. So today, the reason that I'm exhausted is because today I took a while out of my day. Not only is this the start of a week where I'm now on a morning shift for the first time in a year, well, besides when I was training, I also took an hour and a half out of my day so that we could go and look at puppies. We're getting a puppy, and I'm so excited because this is such a cutie. It's a little half husky, half Australian Shepherd. Is mostly black with these like cute white face and black spots on his white face. And we need to come up with a name. And yeah, it's gonna be great and a lot of work. But I've had puppies before, so I have an idea of what I'm doing. So in a month's time, when I'm streaming, I'm sure that I will be able to show you said little pupper. What's up, Boo? Do you want some wet food? Because it's that time too. And then I'll go to bed. Alright, I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully a little less tired. Maybe I'll take a nap if I am feeling a little tired before we begin, although that's a terrible idea. But until then, I'll see you all later.